Thank you for joining me. So remember, I am a keen amateur, but I'm not a professional. So before you do anything yourself, take advice. Today I'm going to show you how to do some chest exercises. Grab yourself a set of dumbbells. They don't have to be super heavy. Start light and work your way up. Place them onto your knees, and then using your knees, sit down, and then use the leverage of kicking your knees up to get the weights up. This first exercise does the centre part of the chest, and we're looking to get the weights up, line them up, nice straight arms. I've got a slight arch to my back, and my back is making contact at the top part. My feet are safely planted. I'm bringing the weight down nice and slowly, and up and down. And you'll see they wobble around a little bit. That's the point of dumbbells. That instability helps to create more muscle tone. Next exercise is a variation, and we're going to put the bench on a 30-degree angle and do the same movement, but you'll notice now by putting my arms up and down on the incline, we're working the top part of the chest rather than the centre part, which we was doing with the flat dumbbell press. And you can see we're doing the upper clavicular head. Variation, if you're in a gym, you can use the barbell on the incline. See, it's the same seated position, it's just a long bar, and you can add more weights to it. Now, this is a special tip. Always do a little 1-inch lift up and down just to check that everything seems okay. If you notice, everything fell off because someone had hidden hooks on it, and you can see me waving it about now. So we do a little lift. We line our ring fingers up with the little circles on the bar itself. We make sure it's the same space on either side where the plates are, so that we're dead centre of that bar and it's balanced. We then do a little lift, just make sure the weight's there, plant our feet hard on the bar, and when you're ready, take the weight, take a deep breath in, and then we drop down, and then we blow all that air out as we go up. We're trying to keep our arms nice and straight, okay, in line with sort of just above the nipple on the chest there, and we're working that upper clavicular head. So I threw some shoulder shrugs because I know you love them. So we're going to take 2 weights, even on each side, nice and heavy as you can manage. And the idea is you're shrugging up as high as you can, hold for 2 seconds and let it drop. Let the shoulder really stretch to the top as tight as you can get it. And then we're going to let them shrink right down, let them hang. Just up and down. We're aiming to do between 8 and 12 of those, 5 sets of each. So every exercise I'm giving you today, or showing you how to do, we'll do 5 rounds of between 8 and 12. Sometimes you'll be able to do 8, sometimes you'll be able to do 10, but go 1 or 2 away from your maximum effort on each round. One of the biggest problems you'll face to start with is your grip strength might not be strong enough to hold the weight for very long, but that soon increases and will help you in all sorts of things in life, like opening jars and all that kind of stuff. So this time, grab a lighter weight. It doesn't want to be too heavy. If you're starting out for the first time, maybe 2 cans of beans. But what we need to make sure is with the grip, the thumbs are on the outside, so you're scooping the weight up. So you're not holding the weight like usual. You're scooping, you're keeping your arms nice and straight, and you're bringing them out and up and meeting in the middle. And when you get to the top, you're aiming to squeeze your chest muscles as you do so. This standing dumbbell chest fly is perfect because it really helps to, again, grow that top part of the chest and give you a more elegant look to your neck and your chest area. Can't you see how elegant I look? Okay, so we're moving on to the next exercise, which is the front raise with the steering wheel. So take a weight. 10 kilos is what I'm using, but that's quite heavy, so I'd start with something small. You could use a can of beans or something a little heavier, but we're aiming to lift up with straight arms, twist, twist, down. And then we're going to go straight up, our straight arms, twist, twist, down. Okay, and by doing that, we're doing the front delts, which are the muscles on the front of your shoulders, and you're also using your chest to twist it, which gives the centre part, the gap or the space between the pec muscles, helps to shape them and to give a more sculpted look to your chest. So that's what you're aiming to do there. See, I'm pointing right where it is, and then the front delts are the ones I'm pointing to there, and the biceps. So spinning round, now we're going to do the lower part of our chest. Okay, so we have to raise up our hips, okay, so that we go into like a bridge, and then at that point we are now on a decline. So if you look Like before, when we was on the incline, you can see that the straight up and down motion is in line with the bottom part of my chest. This is the decline forward press. And by doing this, you're working that third part of the chest, the lower part. Then also, we're using other muscles. We're using the glutes to hold me up in the bridge position, my abs, my core muscles are all engaged. And by doing that, I am having a whole body workout by doing these big compound movements. So that's the weights finished now, but I thought I'd finish with a little challenge you can do yourself at home. What about grabbing a ball, something wibbly wobbly, and we're going to do press ups up into a nice, good, firm, strong press up position. Doesn't the top of my head look just like that ball? But we're going to do 5 press ups, then we're going to put one hand on there and see how wibbly wobbly my left hand is. These unstable push ups are brilliant for building up strength. And we're going to switch over to the other hand. And at this point I thought, I know, I'll show off and try and do 5 with both hands on the ball. And then I realised I'd just done a full-blown chest workout and had nothing left. I was quite pleased that I managed one, and I implore you to have a go yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye.